Alright, we are in Setubal and it's the 10th of September 2011. Next to us is the winner of the 1977 Eurovision Song Contest. We just took it from the sound check outside and it's quite windy outside. That's why we have a bit of a modern hairstyle. Myriam, nice to meet you.
Hi.
It's very nice to see you again. We met previously before in Cologne some years ago.
Yes,
you won Eurovision in 1977.
Yes.
How did you get to Eurovision actually?
With a concours. How do you say, concours?
A national final it was.
Yeah. So it was people called the TV to choose me, and well, I represent France. And the last winner for France was Setubal. She won in '69, and after it was me.
Fantastic. So somebody discovered you basically for French television.
Yeah, they. Well, it was comment dire concours?
Competition.
Competition. Merci. It was a competition, French competition. So I was unknown, of course, and we were 14 artists, and with three TV shows, big TV shows, and people chose me by phone. But first I met Jean-Paul Carat, the composer, really totally par hasard. It's because my parents had a restaurant, Portuguese restaurant, and he was there to eat, of course, but I was downstairs. There was a place where we can do music, and I was there and I was singing there. So he heard my voice, he asked my mother, who is singing, and I was 18, so we began to work together. So one song we did before is Ma Colombe, and she never had nothing in the life, and the second one was L'Oiseau et l'Enfant.
Well, that's a fantastic story you tell us there that I have not heard before. Actually, being in Setubal in Portugal is hometown for you, home ground for you, because you were born in Portugal?
Yeah, so I was not born in Portugal. I was born in Congo, Belgium, Congo, because my grandparents lived there 60 years, during 60 years, 60, and so my parents knew there, they married there, and I was born there. And after it was independence war, so we came, and my parents chose to go to France. So I sang for France because I was French. So I represent French, but my origins, of course, are Portuguese. My blood is Portuguese. My both parents are Portuguese, and I speak Portuguese as well as I speak French. Not as well as I speak English, sorry.
No. But you sang the song L'Oiseau et l'Enfant in different languages.
Yes,
in German. Question, can you do a bit of that in German?
Yes, of course. It's the only one I remember because it was the only one I had to learn to say the words. It's very difficult. I don't speak German at all. So it's the only one I remember. So it's Ich bin ein Kind mit glänzenden Augen, wenn über mir die Vögel singen, sie fliegen fort, so hoch wie die Schwalben und schauen hinab, die Welt ist schön. And after it's schön ist das Boot.
Fantastic. I got water in my eyes now. It's amazing, an amazing experience for me to interview you on this. It's really nice. In 1977, can you tell us about a nice anecdote from the competition itself? What you remember?
Yes, of course I remember, because all people was waiting. I just won, and everybody was waiting. I came another time to sing the second time, and the cameraman with the big camera, and that time the cameras were very big, and he's working in back. And he fell down.
Fall over.
Yeah. So I stopped crying because I was crying.
Of laughter.
Yeah, of course. So I stopped crying. I said, "Oh my God! Somebody get highs. Give me highs to him because it's blue eye." And Angela Rippon was presenting a Eurovision Song Contest, and she was saying that is she drinking champagne? What is she doing? She doesn't. Everybody is waiting for her, and she's not coming. So it was because he was down and was fall down. So.
poor man.
But it's good because I must thank you, this man, because I sang the second time very well, and it was because he helped me. Yes, to sing me, because it was I was stopping crying.
Oh, fantastic story there. After Eurovision, how did it continue in your career? You participated in other competitions.
Yeah. So, not competitions, but I continue my career, and sometimes I give the points for Eurovision contest. I came back because, of course, this year is 35 years. France doesn't win.
Oh, okay.
So each year they ask me to be president of the jury, the French jury, or to give the points. I don't go each year, but yes, I understand that.
It's very interesting what you say, because this year Amaury Vassili came for France, and we interviewed Amaury just before the contest, and she was not really fond of that song of what France sent in this year. What is your opinion on that?
Yes, I like this song. Amaury's song? You're speaking about Amaury's song. Yes, of course I like this song, but because this song is, I don't know if you know three Italian guys. They are singing opera.
El Trivo,
yes. And it's very useful now to sing opera, because opera is being in variety.
Yes.
Yeah, and so his song is for me, for the Eurovision, it was everybody loves or everybody hates. It can be in the middle.
Yes, yeah.
But Amaury also has a problem. Got a problem of sounds.
Yeah.
The ear that doesn't work during almost 40 or 45 seconds, which is a lot of time for the song, and he was not hearing very good the sound, so he doesn't sing well. He should stop and said, please do it again, because my earring doesn't work. He should do this.
Just like it was in 1990 when Spain started off the contest.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you part of the juries nowadays?
No, I was just this year I was again president of French jury, but we had somebody of the law with us,
a lawyer, basically.
To take our points, and this was Friday, because we vote
on the jury's final, basically.
Yeah, on Friday, and after it was Saturday, it was the public votes by phone.
And then mixed together. But would you actually want to come back and sing at Eurovision France?
No,
Why
really not. No, because I did one time. I know it's very hard now. It's not at all like I knew. I sang with orchestra, really orchestra, and I think I miss the orchestra for a singer.
Yeah.
We miss orchestra, we miss musicians, and yes, I know you can bring your chorists, but musicians not the same. I miss the musicians.
The orchestra.
Yeah, so I couldn't go to sing with like that. Okay, I understand, because we are a lot of, and I understand because now with the East of Europe we are in totally 45 countries participating.
Yes. Yeah. Well, 43. I think 43 was the maximum.
So imagine all the orchestra doing for, but maybe they can do just for the last show, just for the Saturday.
Final itself, yes.
The final day, yes.
No, that could be an option. Fantastic.
Yeah, I miss this.
Music production. You're continuing to put new music out. Are there any plans for new music from your side?
If I continue to do music and singing, yes, of course. Yes. I'm going back tomorrow, because I have a show in concert in north of France, near Lille, near there. I was singing there, and and I continue to sing. And
but is there a plan for a new album? No. A new CD too?
No, not the new CD. Is the last CD was the last one is a best of, and before is a Christmas one with the Symphonic Orchestra of Budapest.
That should be nice to listen to it.
Very nice. But unfortunately, the company doesn't make any publicity, anything. So okay, I was very sad because it's really a good album. And no, but I continue to sing, but of course less than the other years.
Yeah.
Because now I'm a grandmother, a very happy grandmother.
Oh, congratulations on that one.
Thank you, and it's a real pleasure, and I'm very happy to have her and keep my little girl. Yeah.
I heard before that there was that you actually have a restaurant in Paris or in France.
No, I grew up in my parents' restaurants, and when my father became to be ill, very ill, he asked us to have the restaurants. Okay. So we kept the restaurant 7 years with my husband. Of course, I couldn't keep the restaurants alone, and after it was complicated because people were coming and saying, "Oh, Marie is not there. We brought something to sign, and he's not here." And I couldn't do the both the restaurant and our artistic. So we stayed 7 years, and also the real truth is because my father I was always seeing my father in everywhere because it was really what he made. It was he opened this restaurant in '62. Wow. So in February '62. So for me it was really difficult to be there and without him.
Yes.
And always remember him, and I made a photo in there in the restaurant. It was a photo, but it's so difficult. It's a real difficult life and difficult. And sometimes, remember. And sometimes in your life you must turn the page of your book and do a new story and continue your story, but in another way. So it's what I did with my mother and my sister. It was very difficult to do that, but we did this. It's better now. I think we were right to do this. Yeah.
On that note, thank you very much, Marie.
You're welcome. Very pleasure.
Check with us and to take the time. It's a real honor to have you on our video and also on the radio.
Yeah.
And we wish you a lot of fun with your grandchildren.
Yeah. So I must say, if it's in video, that my hair is not like the real hair I try to have tonight. Okay.
Okay. It'll be windy probably as well. So.
Yes, windy, very windy.
But good luck for tonight as well. Thank you.